All right, so got this package in the mail from Strange Machine Games or Studio 2 Publishing, according to this, out of Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm assuming it's a print on demand thing. I'm not 100% sure. There's a couple of things I am expecting. I was talking to somebody this week about a couple of products they would like me to look at. And so I'm going to jump into that. I've looked over them a little bit online. And to be honest, I had never heard of Strange Machine Publishing until this week. So I'm pretty excited to check this out. Um, I'm supposed to be getting two things. I'm supposed to be getting a fantasy book and a superhero book. So this is a light box, so I was a little surprised, but I think I know why. So this one is definitely the superhero book. And oh my gosh, this is great looking. This is great looking. It was really well packed in here too. So I'll just put it back how it was. I tried to shake it to be able to tell if there was more than one thing in here, but they were in here really well. There's this good bubble wrap and then this. So if you order this, you'll be really excited as well, I think, to see that your book is going to come in mint condition probably. It would take quite a bit to mess it up in that packaging. So that's awesome. Cool. Like that. Wow, this is really nice. Check this out. So, really beautiful book. The two systems. There's the fantasy system, and then there is the system right here. Ooh, I do got a scratch. Uh-oh. Got scuff probably coming off the press. There's a scratch right there. Oh well, that's okay. Wow, that is nice. So anyways, they have more than these two. They also do Robotech. They have the Robotech license. Charm is another one, but they have Super Age of Superheroes. Ages Past, I think, is the fantasy one, and I think each one is a completely different system. It's not like you port this over to that or vice versa. I think they're very unique systems. In fact, I think this one's a D6 system. Dice pool system. The other one, I believe, the fantasy one, is a D10 system. Was looking at Charm. Charm looks interesting. I'm not sure if they're doing the Kickstarter now. I haven't done my research yet, so planning on looking into that stuff a little bit more. But this is a nice looking book. I mean, check it out. I'm gonna flip through this a little bit, and if anything stands out, I'll mention it. But yeah. Dice rounding and rolling. Uses the AD6 rolling system. Only dice used when playing Super Age are standard 6-sided dice called D6. It is suggested that a player have access to about 12 D6. Okay. If a rule calls for 3D6, this means that you need 3 6-sided dice. Cool. So you can roll up to 12 D6 for this game. It sounds like. That's interesting. Oh, that's some cool art. I really like the art in this. I think it's really, really nice. This is a gorgeous book. I like the fact that it is a D6 dice pool system. I'm opening up to trying more dice pool systems. The first couple dice pool systems I tried, I didn't like. The first one was Margaret Weiss, Marvel Heroic Role Playing a few years back. Saw it at the store, got excited. There was a Marvel RPG that was current. Jumped all over it. And I didn't play it. So here's the thing. I did not actually play it. I tried out some scenarios at my table by myself, and I may have misunderstood the rules a little at the time. But I didn't like it. And so then I ended up selling that book. But I played Star Wars by Fantasy Flight Games a few weeks ago. I really enjoyed that. That's a dice pool system. I enjoyed playing 7D System by Gareth from DMG Info. Really liked that. So it's opened up my taste a little bit. I'm more willing to try different games. And, obviously I've always been pretty open to try something at least once. So, but right now I'm pretty optimistic about dice pools, I have to admit. So this looks really nice. This is really cool. The color is nice and vibrant. It's a nice little book. Uh, 200-page book probably? 180 pages ish. Creating your hero. Okay, so there's archetypes. So there's hero classes. I don't know what BP is. I'm assuming that's points. Yeah. So basically, that's kind of like levels more than it is a class, right? Looks like it goes from 25 for a neophyte up to 400 for a godling. So that's pretty wild. It looks like it has an optional rule about when not playing with powers or quirks. Reduce the BP requirement for each class by 25%. Interesting. So you could just play a modern game with this. It's at least that's how it's sounding. I'm gonna skip larger chunks of pages here. Ooh, that guy's cool. Neptunus. So it looks like there's some NPCs in here that you could use. Oubliette. Kind of reminds me of Jubilee, based on the picture. A darker Jubilee. Let's see. I don't know anything about this stuff. Quirks, drawback, powers, disassociate, spellcaster, investigation, machinations, mind force. So she's nothing like Jubilee. Just the art looked like it. This guy's cool. The Sergeant, mind force, mental invade, leadership, and plan. Okay, interesting. So I got a lot to do here. This tiefling-ish looking creature or character, Zira. Teleport, power vampire, spellcasting, and summoning. All right, this sounds cool. I'm excited. Hopefully, I can give it a little test run. Man, look at that. This is nice. Very nice art. It's not like any other book I've ever seen art-wise. Like I don't know if I've seen art by these exact artists. Like I've seen a similar style in other books and stuff, but can't say I've ever seen this exact thing, and it's consistent throughout. Like it feels really consistent. I'm assuming it's the same couple artists or the same artist that did most of this. It looks like it says Emerson. I'll look at the credits in just a second here. Oh, look at that! Yes, this is great. I get sucked in by art. Art for me does convey a feel of a game for me. It's just. For me, that's a natural thing to get excited about the art in these books. I think that's originally what drew me to Hero Quest, for example, as a kid, being someone who really liked watching my aunt play Legend of Zelda on Nintendo, and Dragon Quest, and things like that. All right, so let's see if it mentions the artists in the front. Art, Marco Leog. That did not look like the name I saw, though. Layout assets. Yeah, none of those strike me as the name I kept seeing scribbled. Like, that does not look like Leog. That looks like Emshin? I don't know, maybe that's a Twitter name or something instead. I think that's on all the art, too. If I go in, let me find a bigger page. Yeah, Emshin. 17, so this one was done in 2017. Emshin. Let me get it up close so you can see what I'm talking about. It looks like Emshin to me. So, I don't know. But either way, I'm excited to check this game out. It's by Strange Machine Games. Go follow them on Facebook. Check them out. StrangeMachineGames.com. You can check out the other games I was talking about. I believe the fantasy one is supposed to be coming. Hopefully I get that this week. That one's a D10 system. And I will read up on these and hopefully try to run it before I do any kind of deep dive into my thoughts on the system. But so far, first impression is nice. It's a very nice book. Standard, 8.5 by 11 it looks like. Yeah, very nice. So, anyways, you know what? I might as well read the back before I get off here. Welcome to San Martin, also known as Super City. Here you can find anything you seek, study ancient spells, alter your DNA, or uncover powerful alien technology. Remember, it's not just you seeking power. Fight for might or fight for right. You choose. Super Age is a simple and lightweight game. Anyone can learn to play in minutes. Okay, that's lofty expectations right there now. Create your own unique super, including all your special powers, vulnerabilities, and connections. Okay, all right, cool. Super Age game design replicates your favorite comic-like action. Well, it's a very wide array of comics out there. Explore and investigate the super city of San Martin. Inside are over 50 interesting supers to encounter. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm excited to check it out. So, I will do a review. This book is by Graham Foote, Jeff Mechlinsky. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Just let me know, and I will correct it for the next video. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. This is the first printing, by the way. This is the very first printing. This was printed in 2019. So, very cool. Anyways, if you want to see me do more on this, leave a comment below if you've played it. I would love to hear your thoughts. I am really looking forward to diving into this. I think it's going to be awesome. So, with that, this was Master the Game. I am Juice. Game on.